Hi, I'm Demi Stevens, founder and CEO of You're the Book Press and editor-in-chief of Self Pub magazine. Here in the studio today with author Donna Ferguson. Hi, Donna. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine today. How
Awesome.
are you?
Excellent. Tell us a little bit about your books.
Well, I've written 3 children's books. The first book is Rail Trail Kitten, and I had found a homeless kitten on the rail trail recently, and I decided that it was a great idea to write a story about him. And so he asks various animals if he can live with them, and of course their homes are not suitable for a cat, and so he has to figure out where he's going to live. My second book is about Rail Trail Kitten after he finds a home. He's living with Chubby Cheeked Alexa and her 2 whirling, twirling sisters, and he wants to have his outside animals from the rail trail visit him inside the house, which causes some problems. And you just have to read that book to see how he problem solves. And in my last book, I was encouraged to write about a kitten that's at Perrydale Dairy Farm, and this kitten thinks it's a cow. And so I decided this kitten was going to have to learn how to moo like a cow. And there just happens to be a kindly cow in this story also that helps the cat.
So I know right away that moo is hard to do is based on some reality. Are there parts of your other 2 books that are?
There are. The kitten on the rail trail was a real kitten. His name is Smokey, and he has found a home because he was homeless. He found a home, and Mr. Dan, who owns him, says that every morning at 7:30 a.m., Smokey is at his front door, and he comes in the house and spends the evening, he spends the day in the house, eating and sleeping, and he spends the evening outside.
Wow, so he still gets to see his rail trail friends.
He does, he does.
Are there any characters in the second book that are based on reality?
Oh, yes. The 3 girls in the book, the whirling, twirling girls, are my great-granddaughters, Alexa, Layla, and Amina.
Oh, that must be neat for them to see themselves in your books.
They love it. They love reading my books, and 2 of them can read them themselves at this point.
Oh, that's fantastic. I could just imagine having a child of my own able to say, oh, look, Grandma wrote this book. How cool is that? Tell us a little bit more about Perrydale Farms. Where are they located?
Well, they're located on Indian Rock Dam Road. They have a cat that lives there, and the cat just loves cows. The cat doesn't care for people, though. And if you get close to it, it'll run away and hide amongst the cows. And it likes to eat cow food. It picks out the grain and the corn and the silage that the cow eats, and it drinks the cow's milk.
Okay, the milk I can get. Too funny. Where can our listeners find your books?
Well, my books are at the Perrydale Dairy Farm store. They're at Steam into History, the Vintage Railroad at New Freedom, and they're at TG Books.
Which is now located on Industrial Highway in East
Right, right.
Okay, wonderful. And online?
They're online at Amazon.com.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here.